Hey, something that just came up in my personal life and I thought I'd share it. I try to be as much of an open book as I can. And something that I'm very passionate about is that when people see me, they see Jesus. In other words, that I am truly representing him and his teachings, and I don't want it just to be about chapters and verses in the Bible. I want to be a living epistle. I want to be a 24/7 ambassador, which is what God's Word says that we are. And so I had a situation where I was supposed to meet an individual. It was an important meeting. I was really looking forward to it. Some materials and information that I really needed. And anyway, the individual didn't show up. It was a noon appointment, and around 12:30, finally, out of frustration, I called, got his voice box was filled up, and sent a text, and then eventually was able to reach the individual at home. And I was short when I talked to him, and he clearly knew I was upset and mad. He apologized, but said that he had never gotten the email I said I sent him confirming the meeting. Well, I knew in my mind I had sent that email. So, long story short, we agreed to meet the next day, and on my way back to the office, I just got convicted. It's like, you say you want to be like Jesus. I was not like Jesus on the way I responded to him. I was short. I was curt. I was sure I was right. And so as I was walking from the parking lot into my office, I just decided, I'm going to call the fella and I'm just going to apologize. And I did. I called him and he answered. And at first he was a little standoffish, but then I just told him, I said, I apologize. I know I was short with you, and I don't want to be that way, so I just want to let you know. And he said, well, hey, want to let you know too, I did check my emails and there has been nothing from you, so I didn't know about the meeting. And I said, okay, well, I accept. I probably thought I sent it and I didn't. In my mind, I remember constructing an email, and all was well, and I know that he was grateful for my call. But I checked my email, and guess what? I was wrong. I wrote the email. I never hit the send button. And how is that like life? That I distinctly remember sending the email. No, I wrote the email and I never sent it. And if we're truly going to follow Jesus, we got to own our junk. We got to just admit it when we're wrong. And following Jesus doesn't mean we're always going to be right and we're going to do things perfect and we're, these saints that are just perfect and walking around and all that stuff. No. What it means is we're real people, we make real mistakes, we deal with the real struggles of life, and we interrupt ourselves, and because we're committed to following Jesus, we humble ourselves, we admit that we're wrong, and we apologize to people. And as we do that, we continue to show that we truly are following Jesus. And when people see me, hopefully they'll see Jesus.